The student debt crisis is big and it is growing.
Still, lawmakers can't come to an agreement on how to fix it. To populate some sort of data set, the U.S. Department of Education keeps track of students yearly.
It's where they're going, what type of institution they're going to, what's their financial situation, before school and when they're in school, whether they graduate, and kind of what the costs are that they are incurring.
Mark Hulsman is a fellow with the Student Borrower Protection Center to see how graduation rates and student loan debt have fared in the last 6 to 8 years. He analyzed the numbers nationwide.
What I found was that a pretty high number, about 4 in 10 students who took on any loans for college, did not graduate within 6 years. You get sort of all the cost and none of the reward if you take on debt and don't finish.
This statistic gained traction when leaders like Representative Alma Adams of North Carolina took to Twitter. When I asked Hulsman for context on these numbers, he said
that the short answer is college is expensive and life is expensive. Most people dropping out of school tend to cite some sort of financial reason for doing so,
which has long-lasting effects. Hulsman says race also plays a big role in these statistics, too.
We know that Black and brown borrowers are facing pretty substantial hurdles when it comes to student debt. They take on more debt than white families. They tend to have longer payment periods. They borrow more often, and with often less payoff and more hurdles once they leave school.
On Capitol Hill, Democrats want President Biden to forgive $50,000 in debt through an executive order. The president has rejected that number, but the White House has signaled that they may forgive a lower amount. I'm Erin Miller for News 3.